Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Stamping A to Z. I'm Linda Gibbs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. I do Stamping A to Z live every Wednesday at noon Mountain Time here on Facebook. I also do post it on my YouTube channel afterwards. So if you've got friends or if you prefer YouTube, it's there, but it's live on Facebook. So if you are watching, please say hi. Let me know that you're watching, where you're watching from. Hopefully you enjoy these. I started them during COVID and as a way to kind of get people crafting, and now it's just kind of become a regular fun how-to and ideas and new ways to use your products and all that kind of fun stuff. So today I'm going to be showing you some Christmas tags. I wanted to take advantage. We have our last chance items that are on sale. So if you go to my online store, it is under last chance items, under specials, and there's some really good deals to be had. So don't miss out on checking those out, and they're only while supplies last. So I think some of the stuff is already, it sells quick when it's, I think it's up to 60% off. So good deals on there. So go check it out. What else? I was away for the last 2 weeks, so I had played some replays from, I don't know if it was just last year, if I pulled one from the year before. So hopefully you enjoyed those replays. I'm sure you don't catch all of them, so it's always nice to see some new things with old stuff, because maybe you have those older products and you want to pull them out again and play with them. Yeah, so I just got back. I have everything prepped. I think it was a bit of a rush, so we'll see. My brain is still not quite on Canada time. I'm not having the best sleeps. So anyways, let's get started. I'll turn you around and we'll get playing. Here. Oh, where's my... All right. So hopefully I'll be able to see the comments today. Let me just find it here. They don't always pop up for me. There we go. All right. Oh, hi, Linda. All right, I can see things. So good start. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Sending Cheer bundle, and one of the reasons I'm using it is it's one of the items that's on the last chance items that's on sale. And so when you buy it as a bundle, you save 10%. But if you buy them separately right now under the last chance items, the stamp set is on for $19.80 instead of $33, and the dies are on sale for $28.80 instead of $48. So it's a really good deal. If this is a set that you've been kind of humming and hawing about, get it now, because it's a great deal. And maybe doing these projects will make you want it even more. So this is a really fun set. It has lots of possibilities. It is kind of, I wouldn't say it's meant for tags, but it does have the tag toppers on them, so that it is ready to make tags per se. But you can use it for cards. I've used it for other stuff if you've watched my previous videos. It's just a really versatile set, and it's not just for Christmas, because you've got the present on here, you've got an envelope, you've got options, and I'm going to show you how you can use these dies to make even more options. So we'll start, actually I'm going to save that for last, and I did not come up with it. I cannot take credit for it. So I will, we'll talk about that when we get to it. My first two tags are shaker tags, not shaker cards, shaker tags. And I've kind of done something a bit different. You can apply it to cards, you can apply it to anything. So let's get going. All right, so I've got extra pieces and parts here for some reason. I've pre-cut everything in the interest of keeping things going, just so you can have something to see. So the dies that I've used is the stocking die. So I've cut that out fully. This is going to be my tag. So this is actually 3 by 5. It's a larger tag. And then I'm going to, so I have I've got a window sheet, and then I've got 2 other pieces of white cardstock. Now, you will notice that one is just a smidge smaller than the other because this is where I'm going to do my middle piece, and that way it's easier to line it up in the end. So, I was going to say something and now I forgot. Like I said, my brain is a little bit foggy. I've not gotten a whole lot of sleep in the last couple of days. I can't think what I was going to say now. Anyways, we have our 2 pieces. I'm not sure where I was going with that. So I'm going to lay my cutout stocking over top of my white piece, my smaller of the white pieces. That is. Hello, Yolande. How are you? I've been wanting to watch your YouTube stuff that you've posted, and I saw that I didn't know it was there until this morning. I was scrolling YouTube as I wasn't sleeping, and yeah, I'll have to go watch them. They look interesting. Okay, so I've got the it's probably hard to see. I've got the stocking stamp here. You could cut out another stocking in another color and put it here, but I wanted to have the stars of this, like just some kind of texture. And then I've got Balmy Blue, and so you can see it's sticking out. So you want to make sure it's lined up, or mostly lined up, that it's not showing. And then you're just gonna stamp that down. And you can see my blue moved, but that's okay because it's still in the right place because my white piece is holding down. Okay, so I've got that. Then I need my stocking topper, and I don't need it now. I did need it before when I did it, but I've changed things up a little. So we don't need to stamp our topper. What I did end up doing is I'm going to put this one here, and then so I just cut a piece of, oh, now it's not going to match because I switched my colors. I cut a piece of Pool Party. It should be Balmy Blue. You know what? Let's do this in Pool Party so it doesn't look so funny. Take 2. My original one was in Pool Party, but then the ribbon I used at the end was Balmy Blue, so I was going to switch everything to Balmy Blue. And, well, I didn't switch my cutout. So, let's try this again with Pool Party. Take 2. And let's hope that take 2 works. All right. Yes, welcome home. I'm kind of disappointed there's no snow. It's nice that it's warm, but it really doesn't feel like Christmas still. And it's funny because over in Scotland and England, they had all their Christmas markets and everything's decorated, and so it almost felt more Christmassy there than it does here. All right, so now I've got my matching topper here, and so there is a piece to cut out the stocking topper if you put it in the right way, which is this piece right here. And I'm just gonna put it on top like so. And I had just cut out this out. I said that already. I really am losing my mind. And I'm gonna cut this bottom part just a little bit more so it doesn't hang out the bottom of my stocking. Just so, just like that. So then I'm gonna take my window sheet, and I'm going to turn my stocking piece over. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to take my glue. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can do it I've gotten ahead of myself here. I didn't even do my tag corners. That's where I think my head was going, and then I forgot. All right. So I'm going to take I probably should clean this, but I'm, in the interest of time, we will just, it's a piece of window sheet from the stamp sets that I always pull off the bottom sheet for the photopolymer stamps, and I just reuse it as my window sheets, because why not? All right, so I think that's where I was trying to go with this. To make my punch, I'm going to do my corners with the, what is it called? Very Best Trio. It is in the main catalog, the annual catalog. And I'm just going to punch the 2 corners to give myself a top. And then I'm going to do the same with my other pieces. Okay, so we've got the shape of a tag, and we've got our window in, and then we can glue these pieces down. You can pop them up if you want to pop them up. I'm going to just put them flat on within because it's already going to be popped up because of the shaker part. So I figure I'll leave this flat so it just fits in there like that, because I want the ring to be the pool party. And then this is going to go on top. Like so. Okay. And then we've got, so there's another piece, these pieces here, that create the stocking toe and heel. So we'll add those. Let's see the toe here. And the heel. Oops, that was a little bit much. And then I've got my, what do you call it, holly? But I will put that on at the end. So for now, I've got my stocking, and I've got my stamped stocking, and then my my shaker pieces are going to go in between that. So then you want to take some strips, some foam strips here, and create your surround. And I've learned a trick. My sequins, or whatever I put into shake when I use these foams, I find they stick to the edges, and I've found a way to have them not stick to the edges. I don't know why this is coming off. Okay, so we will start, and I'm going to keep it as close to the stocking as possible, because I want all my pretty stuff to be at the stocking, not in space. I don't even have to peel it, it's already peeling. So I can go over this part because you're not going to see it. And then you can just top it off like so. And then you want to add pieces around it. But before I do that, I'm going to take all my pieces here, try anyways, with no nails. Okay, I'm going to center that and hope that it works with that. And I want to punch a hole for my top. So I have my old good old Crop-A-Dile from years ago of Stampin' Up. Had these. I'm dating how long I've been using Stampin' Up. All right, so I've got the whole, I've got this. Now I need to add some more dimensionals. So we'll come in and add some along the way. One down here. Oops. And maybe a few up here. Okay, maybe let's put a few more. We don't want it to be uneven. All right, I think that's probably good. That's gonna be fun to peel. Then I need my inside, so I'm gonna take the loose silver sequins. I can't remember if these are in the annual catalog or in the mini, but they're there somewhere. Actually, you know what I could do? I'm going to add a strip. Did I use up that whole strip? I'm going to add a piece of strip here. Separate it out. It just keeps the sequins in its spot better. Oh, and of course, here I told you I had a way to do sequins so they don't stick, and I forgot to do it. So they actually weren't sticking too badly, but let's just make it even better. Okay, so keep those in there, and then we don't need anything there. Okay, the trick. Take your anti-static bag and come in and rub the corner against the edges of the adhesive foam, and it will surprisingly help keep those sequins from sticking. So let's try that again. I don't want too many there. Okay, where's my lid? Because otherwise I know I'm gonna hit this and spill it everywhere. Then we're gonna take everything off, all these bits, the fun part. Are you guys ready for Christmas? I haven't even, my goal this weekend is to get my Christmas tree up and maybe decorate outside a bit this week. Since it's so nice and hasn't snowed yet, I thought I had missed my opportunity before I left, but it's still so nice out. We were regretting taking down the trampoline as early as we did because there's still no snow. All right, so now we've got that. It would be ideal to flip this over and put it on here. I could have tried to put, if I had stamped both parts, I could have put my foam around here and put my sequins in, because then it's easier to line up. But this way, I'm going to have to do it this way, which wasn't the smartest thing, because now I've got a print here that's in my way. All right, well, I'll line up the hole, because that should get me fairly lined up. And you can see, because it's smaller, oh, perfect. If I'm slightly crooked, then it doesn't stick out, and then I can glue this one on the back. But before I glue it on the back, I want to stamp the to and from, and I'm going to do that using the Blueberry Bushel. Okay. And then put my glue on here, since it's smaller, then that way I know my glue is going to hit the right edges. Make sure my to and from is, and then with the glue, it makes it easier to line that piece up. And voila. Then you just have to add the holly. Do I want to go this way? I think I put it the other way on the other one. I don't know which way it goes. I don't think there is a right or wrong. Hopefully there isn't a right or wrong. Out of the two of them, hopefully I've got one right. Then I pulled out, or I have a piece of scrap white, and I stamped it with Merry Christmas from the Merry and Bright stamp set. And then you can cut it out. I won't bore you with that. Then this is where I came in, because I wanted to use this ribbon and it's balmy blue. So that's why I was changing it, but it really doesn't show that much. I will show you the finished tag here. So here I ended up, I did the same thing, but with Versamark and the Pool Party. So then I put some clear embossing powder, and just to make it, give it a little bit more oomph. I actually also thought that next time I might cut this down and have a white frame around the tag, because I don't know, I just find there's a lot of blue. But that's just me. What do you guys think? It's cute. And then you're ready to just put it on a gift, or even these are good for if you've got a gift bag that you're giving someone. It just, instead of a card, you can dress it up with a nice larger tag. All right, that is the first one. Next up, we have our cute gingerbread man. No, I told myself ginger person. I think of her as a ginger lady with the hearts and the cute. It's just really cute, but it can be either or. Oh yeah, I could do that. But I don't know if I could make it straight enough. But I probably, that makes me think. I'll have to think about that one. I need a straight edge that I could maybe even stamp instead of like, so, like something like this. Use a line and stamp around it with Versamark, and then something like that. Yep, that's a good idea. All right, I'll try that. And then when I post it, you can see. Okay, so we have our, I didn't have time to finish making this tag, so we're doing this one on the fly here. So we have our gingerbread person cut out. It does have the little hoopy on top when you cut it out, so I just snipped it off, just like this one has the hoop here. And since I'm not using it as a tag, I'm using it as a cookie tray. I'm just gonna snip it off. and not use it. And then when I ran it through, I put my plate so that it only cut to here, so it didn't cut that out. So then all I have to do is come in here, take my snips, and snip from, oh, it didn't cut all the way, but I can see there's a line that I can see. So I can just come across here and snip to there, and then that comes out. So this is going to be our window again. And where's my window sheets? Here they are. Okay. So once again, we can come in. I'm going to stick my window sheet down before I forget. Because like I said, my brain not working so good. I never quite, I thought I'd be good because I never quite got on the 7-hour difference time zone there. But, you know, when you fly and you don't sleep for 24 hours, there's kind of a sleep debt in there that you have to account for. And then, and so instead of stamping on this one, I'm actually going to put the cookie sheet in behind, and I hadn't, that's the dumb part. Don't put your sheet on, because then you can't line it up. You know what? I can, oh, but that's not going to be the same, is it? Let's see. Is it close enough? Oh my goodness, it's so close. And I totally cut those out separately. So what I'm going to do, so don't put your window sheet on until after you've glued down your cookie sheet, because you have to line up your two pieces, and then you want to put your cookie sheet in there. So like so, and then you can just kind of pull that away. Oopsie. Oh, I got some glue on there, but my little gingerbread man person will cover it up. Okay, so let's hope that that's, oh, it's not close. I lied. Don't stick, don't stick. You're supposed to have time. Okay, well, we're going to use this one then, because that one's a match. All right, take two. Okay, what not to do. Now you know what to do, right? My usual way of teaching. I do what not to do. It's that whole say as I, no, do as I say, not what I do. Okay, and then I just realized too that I need to still punch out my tag top here. Hopefully it'll be able to punch through the window sheet, because it's quite high up, but I don't know what I did with my punch. Here it is. Here's one, and that's that way. Okay, it punched through, hallelujah. Okay, so we've got our window, we've got our cookie sheet, we need our little gingerbread person, and our, I like the zigzags and stuff. You could draw them in, but I decided I didn't want the white around the edge, so I didn't stamp and then like on white and then put them out, but I'm gonna stamp him with it, if I can find my what did I do with it? My ink pad is in the wind, gone with the wind. All right then. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm just doing pecan pie on pecan pie. Line them up. And then you've got your gingerbread person. Then you need a face. So the stamp set has a little cute face that it comes with. So you can stamp the face here. There we go. Then you can, so it does have a die that you can cut out the hearts and put them as buttons, or you can get fancy and you can use some gems. Oops. I wonder if I should have gone bigger. Cover it up better. Oh well. As your buttons here. Oopsie. Okay, so shiny buttons. And then I'm just going to put a heart. Right there. All right. Oh, I just saw your note, Yolanda. I don't know if you're already gone, but bye. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we've got our little gingerbread person, and then we want to put it on here like so. And you do want to make sure you glue everything down well, because you're going to have the sequins going around it. So you want to make sure that they're not getting caught underneath the little gingerbread person. So I'm going to stick it down. And if I had been thinking, what I should have done was I should have added the heart and the buttons on the outside, but now it can go around on the inside. So this is where, so this is what I was talking about before. By putting the foam strips on this side, it makes it easier to line up. So I'm simply going to go around the cookie sheet here. And it's okay if I'm on top of his arm, whoever's arm, because we've only cut out the sheet, so it won't show. Let's put these little pieces from before on there. And then we're going to take a new piece. Cut that. Okay, so we've got our little gingerbread person. Oopsie. And we can add some more dimensionals again. Oh, oh, oh. We need a hole. I'm going to make this one, so there's 2 hole punches on this. I'm going to do the smaller one on this one because I'm probably going to use some twine instead of the thicker ribbon. Okay, so we've got our holes that match. Then we can add our, then we know where to add them, which is always handy. Okay, I'm just gonna add one more little one up here and one more little one down here. Okay, then if we take it all apart, it should be easier. So there's another trick too. If you're not good at lining things up, actually, and don't forget to put the sequins in, which I almost forgot. For this one, I'm using, and I didn't have time to check if this, I feel like this might be a retired product, so you could use the same sequins as before. This one is Sparkle and Shine Sequin Assortment, and it's got some silver and stars and stuff, which I thought was kind of cute. Even cuter if I had like little gingerbread. You know what? I don't know if I love that. I feel like that's okay. And I didn't rub the edges either with my anti-static. So I might add a bit extra here because I know it's going to get stuck on the edges. All right. Okay, so my trick, for those of you who have troubles lining things up, if you need that extra help, you can come around with your glue on top of the adhesive. Just go on top, and it'll give you that little bit of wiggle room to line things up. So if you want that wiggle room, you can add that glue, and then it won't stick as instantly. And somehow my holes didn't end up lining up. Maybe they did. Oh, no, they didn't. We'll just come back in and punch that again. There we go. All right. And then we need some, either some twine or some, so I've got the jute trim, which is in the annual catalog. And we'll take, oh, this is copper. I was thinking this was pecan. Let's use this one. And then we can just feed this through. So if you make a loop, feed it through, and then like so. And then you've got your, I'd probably shorten that, but you could wait till you tie it to whatever you need to tie it to. And of course, you want to add a sentiment, which you could also again pull out the Merry and Bright and do to you and yours, or Happy Christmas, whatever. Or you could use one of the ones from here, Sending Cheer, Open Me. Oh, and I forgot to stamp the to and from. But this is what happens when I do it flying by the seat of my pants. Isn't that cute? He's cute. All right, next is the one I told you that this set is really good for making other stuff other than just what's in it. Because of the dies, it makes it very versatile. These can turn into other pieces. This is the pom-pom for the hat, but it could also be a flower. This that goes on the present can also be just a bow. You'll see these are going to be ears. So the ideas for this came from Cindy. Stamped with Aloha is her thing. She came to an event that we had, and she showed us these cute. She's the one that sold Sending Cheer to me, because she showed how versatile it was. So I've got a bunch of pieces here. I've got the hat. I've got those little cutouts. I have a bunch because I needed 2 of the same. This is the only piece that's not a die cut. It is a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Then I've got the piece for the hat, and I've got the bow that goes on the present, which I'm going to cut that off. Then I've got a piece of designer series paper and my tag. So this one's a smaller tag because it's going to have a nice top. There is the snowflake punch in this current mini. And you just, so 2 inches is as wide as you can put in. And then I did 4 1/4 long. So you've got this cute snowflake top. Isn't that cute? And then I've got a piece of designer series paper. But first I'm going to stamp the to and from. And I'm going to stamp that at the bottom after I clean it off. So this is one, this one's not going to be a shaker, and I just wanted to show you because this one you could do kind of like a factory process and do a whole bunch all at once and get a bunch of tags done if you like to put tags on your gifts. I always, I guess I have several times, but I always have great intentions of having tags for my gifts, and then I run out of time. So we'll see what happens this year. Do you guys put tags on your gifts? How hardcore are you at gift wrapping? Do you like everything matches? Does it all have ribbon and bows and tags? Okay, so then I've got my designer series paper. So I'm going to set that aside for now. This is my face. Do you know where I'm going with this? Have you figured it out? Okay, so I'm going to cut. That was the cross piece. I didn't cut the whole thing. So now I've got my bow, and I've got, this is my face. I need my happy face, but first I'm going to clean him off because I don't want the mouth. I just want the eyes. And then I'm going to take just a marker, and I'm going to just do the eyes. So no mouth. And I'm going to put it lower down on the bottom half because the hat covers the face. Then I'm going to take the Blooming Pearls, and you need the big one for the nose. Almost think at this point it almost looks like a little piggy or something. And then you're going to take, well, you don't have to, but you can make cheeks. And I'm just using Petal Pink on Petal Pink because I like it to kind of be a little more subtle. And then you're going to draw the smiling, happy smile in between the cheeks. So then you've got that, and I feel like I put his face a little bit too low. You want to kind of go at the halfway mark, but anyways, it'll work. It'll all work. I'm going to put a bit of glue here, and I've cut out my piece for the hat. Kind of just center it on there. You can pop up the hat if you want, or you can lay it flat, whatever works. Okay, you want to put the hat on first because then you know where to put the ears. So out of this piece cuts this and this at once. So you want to take the bigger pieces. And those are going to make your ears. Isn't this the cutest? We've got one. Oopsie. Come down. You got two little elf ears, and then you've got the bow that can just go right on the edge. So yeah, you should, I mean, I would put his face a bit higher up, ideally, to have more room for the bow, but that's okay, it works. And then all you need to do is take a piece of thread here. I couldn't find my other twine. This is really old, but and then you're just gonna string it through. So instead of punching a hole, there's already the hole for the snowflake, so you can just come through like that and have your string here. Okay, and then you're going to put the elf hat through as well. And then you just want to tie it, whoops, as I pull it out. You just want to tie it so that it's in the center of the snowflake. Like so. I'll do a double knot. There we go. And then we have our little elf tag. Isn't that cute? So you can make, I did not have time. I will try before posting. E-text don't require much tags. No, it doesn't. I'll try when I post. So there's a really cute Santa you can make. There's Mrs. Claus. There's, I don't know, you could probably come up with so many more things with these dies, but you can have lots of fun with them. So if you come up with something else, post and tag me. Let me know. I'd love to know what else you can do. I'm not sure what this piece, I'm gonna have to look up. Sometimes if you're not sure what things are, if you look in the catalog, sometimes they've used them and you can kind of figure it out. But or you just get creative and use it for something else. All right, so we have our 3 tags. We've got our stocking and our sentimentless gingerbread person and our cute little elf. So there's some fun ideas for tags for Christmas. Hopefully you guys are all getting ready for Christmas and in the Christmas spirit. And we will see you next week. All right. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.